Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's coming up to 5 o'clock in the morning. It's Sunday morning, the 17th of December, so not long to go for Christmas. And today's journey is going to take us out with a bay. I've got him in the back of the car there now. He's all excited. And I'm going to be going to do a dog walk where I can take him off the lead where there's no livestock. So I'm going all the way towards Alwinton village and turning right into Clennell Hall, towards where the caravan site is. And then drive right up the Alwyn Valley and park just after I cross over the Forth Bridge into the valley. And then I'll be turning right and going up over the steel bridge and following the White Burn all the way to the top. It's about two and a half miles, and you get to an abandoned cottage at the top of the hill called White Burn Shank Cottage. So that's where I'm going to be heading to. And like I say, the reason why I'm doing this walk is because I can let him off the leader and he can run backwards and forwards up the trail and not pull my arm off, because he's a big heavy duty dog. So I'm doing a load of walks, and obviously I'll be putting it on my site for other dog walkers. And I've also joined a site on Facebook called Walking Northumberland, and a lot of people keep asking about, does anybody know where you can go for a walk with a dog and let him off the lead safely where there's no livestock. So I'll bring these to the attention of people to help them out, other dog walkers. Right, so without further ado, I'm going to get onto Prince Edward Road there and start heading down towards Whitemate Pool roundabout on my journey out of here. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. Right, I'm back again. I'm on the Coldstream Road, A697, and I've just stopped on the bank because normally I would turn left here now and go past the pub called the Anglers Arms and get on to the Rothby Road heading in to where I'm going towards Alwinton. But as you can see, the yellow signs are still there, and the B6344 closed east of Todstead for Porterhoff and Rothbury follow diversion. So you can't turn left here yet again. They've been working on it over a year. It was going last year, September. They said it was going to be a year. So it's 16 months now and they still haven't opened up the road. So what you've got to do is drive to the next village, which is Long Framlington, and turn left there to get down on the bottom road to go like past where Brinkburn Priory is and get on that road there, heading for Rothbury. But then I'm going to be turning left and going over the Stone Bridge and heading over towards the Simonside car park, Lordenshaw car park. Then cut to Little Tosson and Great Tosson, heading for where I'm going towards Alwinton and then Clennell Hall. Right, so without further ado, I'll bring you back. Bye for now. Okay, it's 7:04 AM in the morning, the Sunday morning, the 17th of December 2023. I've arrived at my location in the Alwyn Valley, heading into KIDLAND Forest, and I'm parked just beside the new steel bridge that they put across the river to allow the Forestry Commission trucks to get over the water to take the cut down trees that they've been cutting down and head back out the valley. So I've came along towards the village of Alwinton, and just before you get to Alwinton you turn right where the signposts say Clennell Hall, past the caravan site. Then I drove along the road over the 4 road bridges, and I've drove over the 4th bridge there just about 2,000 yards up, and then where the road turns to go over the steel bridge, I've just turned around and pointed my vehicle back the way I've just drove into the valley. So obviously when I get daylight I'll be setting up my GoPro 8 to do a time lapse. And as you can hear, Bay is in the back there, he's getting restless, he wants to jump out. So it's just starting to rain as well, and it's bloody windy as hell, so it's pretty cold. So what I'll have to do is put him on his leader and just take him for a little walk and the start of the walk to go up towards White Burn Shank Cottage. So you follow this road track all the way up about 2.5 miles, following the White Burn all the way up, crossing over bridges as you go and river fords, about 5 of them, and then you get to the White Burn Shank Cottage at the top of the valley. But I'll be able to let him off once I get inside over the steel bridge, because there's no sheep go higher. I mean, you get the odd occasion of sheep where I'm parked the car here, but that's why I won't let him off his leader until we get over the steel bridge and then past the second river ford. Then I'll not see any sheep or cattle or horses or anything, so it'll be safe to let him off. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. It's 7:20 in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 17th of December 2023, and I forgot to mention how many miles I've done from South Shields. I've done 64.4 miles. That's from the Marsden area of South Shields to my parking spot here in the Alwyn Valley. So now I'm just going to have to keep operating my windscreen wipers, because obviously it's drizzle. There's a fox just gone across the grass there, heading towards the bridge that goes across the river. He's just stopped halfway and turned out to look at me. I wouldn't care. I've just had the dog along there for a quick walk in case he needed a quick wee while we're sitting here. So obviously if he was off the lead, he'd be charging after that. Right, that's the first time I've seen a fox in a long time along here in the Alwyn Valley. So just to reiterate, people, I've come along towards the village of Alwynton after heading towards Rothbury. You come along towards Alwynton, then just before you go into Alwynton, where the pub is, the Rose and Thistle, you turn right where you see the signpost pointing to Clennell Hall caravan site, and then you turn right, go over the bridge, go around past where the farmer stores all these bales of hay in those black plastic round bags, plastics to protect them, and then you just continue along this private road. Then you cross over 4 bridges, and then after I've crossed the 4th bridge here, there's a marker post just down there about 100 yards away. You see this brand new steel bridge that they've built across the river for the Forestry Commission trucks to get over the burn with a heavy load of cut down tree. Shut up, you beanut. He's whinging now because he wants to get out. It reminds me of corn. I used to get dead excited. But without further ado, I'm going to just sit here and wait for more daylight hours to come in before I start recording, and then I'll turn on my GoPro 9 and start walking up the Forestry Commission track there, going up towards Whiteburn Shank Cottage. Right, so bye for now. Okay, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning, the 17th of December 2023. It's slight drizzle, as you can see by the headlights there. Very slight. But I'm getting daylight coming in now, so I'm just making a short introductory video to show you where I am and where I've parked. So I'm going to be going up that Forestry Commission track right the way to the top to Whiteburn Shank Cottage, and follow the white burn all the way to the top. So it's just coming up 8 o'clock there, so I'm going to lock up the car. My time lapse is going there. I set it away since I got here. So I've had to put my cap on, pull my hoodie hood up, and I'm going to put my waterproof jacket hood over the top of that as well. And I've put my gloves on because it's quite cold when you first get out the car. Right, so I'm going to get Bay out the car now. I'll cross over the first couple of river fords, see if I can get him across them, because sometimes he's a little bit hesitant when it comes to water. But I'll get him across that, and then there's no sheep come right to the top of the valley here, and certainly not go up the Forestry Commission track there, so I'll be able to let him off once we get a quarter of a mile up the road, and that way he's not going to pull me bloody arms off or pull it over. Right, so I'm just going to lock the car up and set up there now, set off on my journey. So like I say, how I got here is like you come through sort of like Rothbury, heading towards the village of Alwynton, and just before you reach Alwynton you turn right to come into where the Clennell Hall caravan site signposts are for, and then I follow this road track all the way over 4 road bridges, and then you come to the turn left to go over the steel bridge that they've built for the Forestry Commission trucks. And I've just turned the car around and faced back the way I've drove in the valley this morning. Right, so without further ado, I'll bring you back further down the journey. Bye for now. Right, it's gone 8 o'clock. I've locked up the car, and now I'm gonna cross over the burn here. This is where it starts getting awkward for me to film and keep ahead of the dog at the same time, so that's another reason why I have to let him off, because he just drags me all over. He's so powerful. Right, but this is the dog walkers video that I'm going to make for to help other people find places to go where you can let the dog off and not worry about livestock. So you cross over about 4 or 5 river fords here, but obviously the first one, they built this good powerful steel bridge that you can get across, so you don't have to wade across the river. But there's a wooden footbridge over there, where if you use that, it means you've got to clamber through all the cut down trees and bits of limbs that's been left behind. It's loads of trip hazards, and it would be hard on the dog on these pads. Right, that's it. I'll start losing my temper. I'll lose my temper with you. Don't drag me all over you. I know you're excited to come out, but come on. Here. So the sooner I get in the track, about half a mile, the better I'll be able to let him off, so he's not dragging me everywhere and pulling me arm off. And obviously the camera will be getting lower. Right, so like I say, it's about a 2.5 mile walk up this Forestry Commission track, all the way to the top, where you look up to the left and you can see the Whiteburn Shank Cottage at the top of the hill. So I'll be going up there and then probably turning around and come back. So the only thing I've seen since I parked up was a fox ran across the road and started going over towards that wooden footbridge that takes across the burn. Hi. Now I'm just wondering what he's going to be like across this river ford here now. I wonder if he'd be panicked when he sees the water, or hopefully he'll just wade through it. Hi! I'll just keep him on the lead and hopefully walk through and hope he doesn't pull us over in the bloody water. Right, so just to reiterate people, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. That's where I parked the car, just before you come over the steel bridge. And I've drove up the Alwyn Valley from Clennell Hall, just before you reach the village of Alwynton. Hey. Right, I'm going to take him up here because I don't want to pull us over in the water. But then again, I might have to encourage him to go through the water, because he got a bit panicky last time I had to pass through water. Come here, son. Here, come here. Come on. Away. Here, come on. Here. Ah, he's getting a panic. He's panicking now. Away. Come on. Away. Come on. Come on. Good boy, son. Come on. Away, son. Away. Away. Good boy, son. Come on. Yeah. Away. Come on. Nah, he's going to pull me out in a minute. He's panicking. Good boy, son. Good boy. Come on. Away. Come on. Good boy. Away. Yeah. Away. 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 Come on. Yeah. Away. Come on. Away. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Away. Come on. Good boy. Come on. Away. 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 Come on. Away. Away. Good boy, son. Good boy. Good boy. I've had to drag him through. He's skidding along, like, panicking like hell. Not sure what the water was going to do to him. But that's something he's going to have to get used to. All the things I'm getting him used to coming out in the countryside. Right, once I get over the second ford, I'll be able to let him off, because I know for a fact he'll not run away and go through the water by himself, I didn't think. That was bad enough dragging him through that. Good boy, son. Come on. Yeah. Come on. So that's the first ford that we've crossed. And the next one's just around this bend and drop down in the dip. Come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Hey. Hey. Good boy, son. Good boy. Right, so as you can see, the valley is just the road going right through the middle of it, and it's high on both sides, so I'm not worried about the dog running away. And there's no livestock up here, like I say, because it's not grazing territory. But they've cut a load of trees down up this valley now and taken them away. That's why they had to improve and strengthen these roads to take the heavy duty Forestry Commission trucks coming up and down here. So they built them up with all these stones. Good boy, son, good boy. Now this is where I took Corn for his last trip out with me when his back legs had collapsed that many times. Poor bugger, on the way back to the car, he just felt like he couldn't get any further. So I had to really encourage him to walk along the last few steps so I'd get him back to the car, because I can't pick him up because I'm disabled myself. And I was having to get him in and out the car using a ramp. It was that bad. So it was time for to take him down to vets. That was September, was it 22 or 20? Was it 22, I think, 2022. So he's been gone just over a year now. 16 months. And he's been a bloody mess, I tell you. Hi. Because I didn't have to go through this with a dog pulling my arm off. I could let him off the leader all the time because he was highly trained, and he would come back all the time. But Bear's just learning, and with it being a puppy, you've got to make, you've got to be lenient. Hi. Right. So just go a quick tug on the collar here, just to remind him that he's pulling too hard. Oh, more tea, Vicar. Do you want some salt and vinegar on that? Right, so just a nice steady walk up this Forestry Commission track to the top, through what's left of the tree line. There's still a load left on the right hand side, but they've cleared loads on the left hand side, as you can see, because all these blew over and snapped during Storm Arwen. His nose is going like the flappers. So whether you can smell deer or foxes or rabbits or whatever. Come on, yeah. I'll be able to let you off soon. Just wait until we get further away from the main track here. So there you can just see the car past that mechanical digger over the steel bridge there, pointing back down the valley that I drove up this morning. So I got here really easy this morning because I set off late, like dark, hours, near traffic on the road. So there was no hold-ups. But I still had to take diversions and different routes to get here as usual, because the B6344, the road that takes in towards Rothbury from the Coldstream Road, the A697, it's still closed, and they said it would take about a year, but that was last year in September when they started, and it's still closed. So what you've got to do is drive a little bit further up the A697 Coldstream Road till you get to the village of Framlington, and then you turn left and you drop down the bottom through all the chicanes, and then you get back on the bottom road that's closed, and then I turn right, and then about half a mile along I turn left and go to where it's the Lees over the stone bridge, and then cut across to Simonside car parks. That's both of them, Lord and Shaw car park, the first one official, and then the Toss-On car park, the second one. So I drive past them, then through Little Toss-On and Great Toss-On, and then eventually make my way over towards Holystone, and then Harbottle, through Harbottle, drop down to Alwynton here, and then turn right and come along to Clennell Hall. Good boy, son, good boy, good boy. I'll probably have to drag him through this next ford as well until he gets used to the water. It's not going to kill him or hurt him.
He was hanging off a grim death, like put his pads in paws and tried to stop us from pulling him. But in the end, I just pulled him that hard, he just skidded along through the water until I got him over. But once he's off the lead, hopefully he'll be running backwards and forwards up the track, and that'll tire him out. So he'll be lying down asleep in the back of the car on the way on the journey going back to drop him back off at my daughter's house. Good boy, son. What you got? What you got, son? What you got? Hey, 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 hey. So I put my gloves on, and like I say, I put my cap on, pull my hoodie hood up over my cap to keep it on, because it's quite windy. When I was driving along, I could feel the car moving. It was getting blown about that much, and it's a heavy car. The Volvo XC90s are quite heavy. But it was windy last night when I was letting the dog out in the garden before I went to bed. Good boy, son, good boy. Good boy. Yes, I'm going to let you off soon. You can run about in a minute. Good boy, son. Come on, away. Come on. Good boy. Are you going to the park, son? Are you going to the park? Good boy. Good boy.